let's check the second scene where Rachel asked about the purpose of the machine she left at the doctor's office. So regarding the locutionary act, that would be just a simple question. How that machine works? And that's it. The act of saying, but in this case to asking what's the function of that machine. Second, we have the allocutionary act. That's the purpose of her question. Basically, it would be to receive a proper information. A simple answer for a simple question. And finally, the perlocutionary act. In fact, it would be the effect to receive. The listener needs to provide an answer for Rachel, just to confirm the thoughts that Rachel had about the function of that machine. And regarding the speech act based on expansion, in this case we got an asking act because she's trying to get information from the listeners that there were in that scene, in this case her friend and the doctor.
The sentence "put your chain here" shows you an example of directive act of the speech, and perlocutionary. It is indicating an order that the person as a doctor have the right to ask for that.
The third one, Monica says, "I'm gonna hold her head." Monica, with that affirmative sentence, wanted to help Rachel in order to stay straight while the doctor carried out the exam. This was a directive speech act in terms of requesting the doctor's solution. However, the Monica's intention was good, but it had another intention which was shown with her body language. So it caused a totally different doctor's answer, and then declined the Monica's suggestion.
As the locutionary act, we have the phrase "you're young, you probably don't have glaucoma." For the allocutionary act, we can say it is a representative speech act since it is according to the doctor's beliefs, and the perlocution cost is for the girl to feel relieved.
So now in this scene we find out the situation where the doctor prescribed the eye drops for Rachel. So in regards to this speech acts, at first we have the locutionary act, that basically it says what the doctor said, and that was that she should take eye drops just to prevent some eye diseases such as glaucoma and all that kind of stuff. Then we have the allocutionary act, that would be the purpose of the doctor's speech. Basically, that would be an order. The order a treatment with some specific instructions that Rachel should understand, and also she should follow up the whole process. And finally, we have the perlocutionary act, that is the effect on the hearer. So in this case, Rachel did not have the intention to follow up the doctor's prescription. However, she tried to understand the order, the suggestion from the doctor. Finally, talking about the speech act based on its function, that would be a directive act, because we can check that would be an order, because the doctor suggests specific treatment just to make sure about Rachel's eye health. So that would be a directive act, and the specific category is the order.
And then within the utterance "I'll see you in 3 months to get your glass eye," which is the locution, we have two different allocutionary acts. First, the commissive, because he states they will meet again, and then the declarative, since he hopes she changes her mind.
The other one, when Monica says, "Why don't we start with the practice?" It's a commissive speech act because it's used to commit the speaker to a certain course of action in the future. So Monica swears in a nice way the intention of getting all the ice drops on Rachel. Why Rachel knew what was Monica's intention. Just Rachel moved to the other side and then she claimed that she knew.
In the scene in which Rachel begs not to get the eye drops on, we can find out a directive after the speech, since the speaker used to get someone to do something, and it's an example of perlocutionary because she made her answer in an aggressive way, achieving a purpose.